Gary Schluchter on the right. Good luck, gentlemen. Bowl good. Here at Talent Country Bowl in Westland, Michigan, championship match. Joey Hickey to start off.
All right, good way to start the match. It's a wide open 2-4-8-10. Now, less than a 10% chance of making this spare. Especially under this condition, I would say it's probably 3%.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can pull a shot out.
Today was a very challenging day for all our contestants. High qualifier today for 6 games was a score of 116 over.
13-16, John Gore's Mastic, which is 219 average.
Yeah. Well, I had a couple guys over 100 over.
It says a challenging lane condition called the Winding Road.
Winding Road, yep. Cut line today for 15th place was plus 5.
200 average, more or less. Almost 201. Not quite. Very low scoring.
Gary Schluchter.
Actually, Joey Hickey bowling in the final had high game of the day at 290.
That's game 6. That's to get them just into the finals.
That was to get him into the final, yep. Watch Gary playing the big inside line there. Great shot to start.
Hey, Gary's been pretty consistent overall during our finals, but really struggled in our last match and was able to survive.
We just got done our last match there, in which 2 bowlers were eliminated. Mike McCluskey coming in third, taking home $290. And Kevin King took 4th place at $250.
Not a bad day. Schluchter, second frame, strike up.
He's playing 5th arrow.
Well, he's really pushing it out there. Really good rub right there.
2 different styles. One playing 5th arrow, and I think Gary's probably in around 3rd, but he's more or less straight down.
Yeah, he's straight down and in.
Yeah. Been working for him, so we stick with it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's way out there. Like I said, it seemed like he's a little more straighter, and I think he's bellied the ball a couple of times, and he's just not getting back to the head loop.
He got away with it. No, just a 2-pin, not a 2-8-10, which we saw a lot of today.
Yeah, a lot of spares, a lot of missed spares, a lot of pins left out there that should have been knocked down. Once in a while, you have these challenging conditions. A lot of bowlers like it, some bowlers don't.
Most, can't please everybody, but we do, ask for feedback from our bowling community, and they do want these harder patterns. They don't want to see the house shot where it takes 230, 240 to make the cut.
Well, one thing about the change in the lane conditions is it changes also the different people that make the finals or make the last 8 guys was a total different 8 than from the last tournament.
Correct.
Because everybody has a different style, and they're going to prosper in their tournament accordingly.
This, I believe, will be our 3rd or 4th tournament in a row where we've had a first-time champion. These are going for the first titles.
There'll be another banner hanging on the wall.
Joey Hickey, 3rd frame with a 10-pin. Currently down by 22.
Yeah, it doesn't have it right now. He shoot the highest game coming out that last pair. I mean, with 196 over.
Yeah, he grinded that game. He didn't have a lot of opens. Oh.
Ooh, he just slivers out into the flat cutter. Yeah, we didn't have a 200 game in our semifinal match.
Yeah, it was one of our lowest scoring semifinals. Normally, the semifinals are very high scoring because they're dialed in, they're loose, they're ready to go. But this winding road pattern has been proven to be a very, very difficult pattern for our bowlers.
Prior to that, we had a couple guys in the last 8 shoot 260s and 250s. Mike Chapman had a 257, and John Gorsmatic had a 267, I believe himself, and then only to fall in the last match, the final 8. So.
Gary Schluchter with a 10-pin, spare up. Spare, keep him in the lead by 21.
Uh-oh. Trouble off his hand, a little bit right.
Now it's going to cut his. It's going to cut his lead down to 9.
Makes things interesting. Let's see if we can get it back here. There's another ball in the pocket. At this point, when you bowled all day and all practice and all the games, with 6 games of qualifying, 15 minutes of practice, and this is the 5th elimination game, so essentially this is his 11th game. This is the whole practice. So.
And shooting a lot of spare today too.
A lot of spare shoots, so. Oh
no.
Lets up a little bit on that shot, and it comes out with a big, wide open 4-6-7.
That's going to even everything up just about. He's going to fall behind by about a pin with a
really
9 out.
The first 2 shots there, and then he got really tentative with that one. You saw the aggressiveness on the first 2 balls. He was really throwing that hard line on the 5th arrow. And that was just a little too soft. Let's see if we can get it back.
Well, Joey Hickey was down 22 the last time he threw a ball. He finds himself up 2 pins.
I think if he crosses around, looks like around the 14 board there, and keeps it in.
That's a better shot.
Definitely.
Leaves a 7 pin.
That was more thrown down the lane than bellied outward.
Yeah.
A little more projection on it. That's more or less what got him there when I was watching him in the last couple of elimination games. He was more firm through the wood.
Alright, with the spare up, Joey Hickey after 4 frames has a 1-pin lead.
Crazy game. Crazy day.
Exactly. You never know what's going to happen. Right? There's in the round of 8, it seemed like everyone had a shot in the 10th frame to advance, and whether you performed in the 10th frame or not proved whether you advanced. Mike Chapman seemed to have his spot locked up for the Final 4, but he threw a 4-6-10 in the 10th and cost himself by a pin.
Oh, nice break on the 4-9 there. Kicks it from behind. Didn't look like a bad shot.
No, not a bad shot.
A little more direct, like you said. Should be an easy spare.
Spare up will be all even up.
Looking at a tie game here. Almost in 5 frames. Very nice cover.
All right.
4 9-pin spares in a row.
And don't forget, senior bowlers, our next tournament will be July 23rd, 4 weeks from today. We'll be held at the Wonderland Lanes in Commerce Township. So we hope to see you out there at Wonderland on July 23rd. Hopefully we'll see you all out there competing and competing here in the championship match on our live stream.
A little more speed, and that's what got it down the lane there.
Yeah, much better shot.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell off his hand he liked it.
He was actually a little bit inside of 5th arrow there, so maybe he moved a little bit deeper. Not much oil left up there.
Yeah, it's a pretty flat pattern with this winding road. Pretty flat.
Which is good to see guys compete on, because we get used to bowling with so much oil in the center, and you get away with tough shots.
That's a better shot. Oh, it held up. 2-8-10.
Not bad off his hand, but the way he stepped out of it to the right.
Yeah, he stepped.
Kind of like he lost his balance, so he didn't get all the fingers in that ball. Maybe he should have.
Yeah.
I
thought the direction was good, but like you said, he did fall off that shot.
You want to get every pin right now with the way the game's going today. So he's up 1 there. Should have got it.
So with that open, he'll fall behind by 14. 92 and a 6.
Yep. We'll see if he can keep the speed up and keep it more direct like he just did the last 2 balls here.
And he's hit the pocket the last 2 shots.
He's over about 12 there.
And good mixing stroke, just like the last shot. Except he didn't carry the 7 pin in that last one, so Back-to-back good shots in 32. It seems like he's locked in on 32. Seems like that left lane has been playing fiddles for everybody.
He strikes here, he could be up 24 pins all of a sudden. Oh, he's really wide in that shot.
Got away with it though.
Yeah, just got back enough that he didn't leave the washout. Almost left the bucket.
This is second consecutive tournament. Joey's made a deep run. Last tournament at Novak Bowl that he competed at,
yeah.
I believe he just missed out on the championship match. He finished third, I believe.
It's good to see because you get different winners all the time.
Even though our director doesn't like paying for new banners, he really does want to see new banners out there.
Exactly.
All right,
with the non-winners just got smaller.
Yeah, exactly. Our non-winners are shrinking.
Yeah, by the time we get to Cherry Hill, we're going to be out 40 guys.
If you're not a winner in the Senior Singles Open, you can bowl our non-winners tournament. That's August 6th at Cherry Hill Lanes in Dearborn.
We already got 30 guys that can't bowl in that non-winners. This will be 31. And if we get another one at Wonderland, 32 guys.
Yeah.
We won't be able to compete. Because as you know, if you're a champion, you can't bowl in that Cherry Hill tournament.
Yeah, with that tournament, you cannot. It counts as a tournament bowl for grand finals in December. But the only thing that the non-winners tournament will not do will be points toward our bowler of the year, since not everyone is eligible to bowl the event.
Well, we should put a shout out that if you're contemplating bowling in this tournament, that would be a good place to start right there.
I agree.
All the champions won't be there. So.
No, exactly. You won't be seeing any Hall of Famers or anything. You're going to be playing with people. You'll be competing with
a lot of non-winners.
Non-winners, exactly. I was trying to find the right description for that.
Well, while we were talking there, Gary quietly put up 2 strikes there on Joey.
Yeah, but Joey answers right back.
Not going to go down easy.
It's a 4-pin match right now. And we're heading into the 9th frame. It's foundation time. Very close game.
Narrowed down to 4 pins here. So Joey can really
big foundation frame here.
Last time he was on this side, he broke up to 4-9. So we'll see what happens here.
No, he came in light.
Oh, he came in light, yeah. So he got the bucket.
That's a better shot, it looks like. He set himself up perfectly.
Alright, so he's at a 2:16 pace if he can finish out Joey when he comes back up on lane 32.
Yeah.
Gary right now can finish at 2:02.
Right now, max out for Gary is 212.
Yeah, 212. So he needs to put the pressure on him. Definitely got to have this one here. Looks aggressive.
Did not make it back.
Didn't make it back. Yeah.
So basically now Gary needs to spare and double in the 10th before it's Joey to mark. So Gary's going to need a little bit of help right now. He's going to have to perform in the 10th and hope for the best.
191. He forces Joey to mark. Joe will just need a spare to win his title. In order to force him to mark, Gary needs to put 2 on the board right here.
It's not going to do it. Totally missed it on the downswing.
That's going to give it to him right there.
Yeah, even with the spare strike, if he makes it some strikes, it's a 177. And
Joey just needs to keep it on the lane.
Joey just needs to keep it on the lane.
Nice spare, though.
Nice spare.
Well, Gary can't look bad. I mean, he grinded damn well today. Really good bowling. Make it all the way to the title match. Tough playing that inside line there, you know. speed control is so
Yep.
speed and your revolution control is so critical.
Exactly.
When you're deep
So,
inside like that, and the lane is, like you say, a flat pattern. You know, it's not forgiving.
No, you miss it, you're gonna miss. It's not gonna make it back.
Finish is 175. You take home a check for $500.
And Joey Hickey.
Unless Joey gutters on 2 balls, which I don't think I've ever seen. So
Don't ever say
nice
never.
shot, Joey.
That's gonna be our winner.
Finish out like a champion with a strike. Good ball.
Congratulations to Joey Hickey, our winner here at Town and Country. This is his first SSO title. Joey was
Really a good game. Started out with that open, and then pretty well hasn't had it open since.
Joey was been rock steady during the finals, especially the last 2 games when everyone seemed to start struggling. He was rock steady.
Now he's ready for another game now. We got one more game after this, Joey. Don't worry.
Got shoot 200 to get the money.
You got it.
So our final score will be Joey Hickey with 216 with a strike to 175 for Gary Schluchter.
213.
It'll be 213. Joey takes home $1,000 for the first place victory today. We hope to see you all on July 23rd at Wonderland Lanes. We're signing off here. See you next time.
See you guys.